It is called the Decathlon. Some say it is the most challenging of all athletic events. And they called the Olympic champion the world's greatest athlete.
No person in decathlon history had ever recorded 9,000 points before this guy did it.
Warner should win Canadian Athlete of the Year. His performance was historically good.
I'm definitely not done. I feel like I have so much more to learn in this sport. It'd be awesome to go back to Paris in 2024 and repeat.
So I want to first go back to a moment in time. You're at the finish line, literally last man standing. Iconic photo of you there conquering. What was going through your mind? What were you looking at that moment?
Me and my coach before the race, we knew that going through 1,200 meters of the 1,500 meters, we had to hit a certain time. And when I crossed the line, so a strange thing happens is like when somebody in front of you crosses the line, the clock stops. I wasn't sure what the time was, and I was just kind of looking up at the clock, waiting for it to show the final results, and came up 9,118 points, and I was pretty happy with that.
Olympic gold, Olympic record, 9,000 points. Do you compartmentalize those achievements, or is it all one for you?
When you go to the Olympic Games, it's all about winning the gold medal. Once I think it was the pole vault was over, I told my coach, like, we're gonna win this gold medal. Luckily for me, I got the 9,000 points, the Olympic record, and most importantly, the Olympic gold, and it was like a dream come true.
To have that kind of performance in that weather with that schedule, those are the two hottest days, they said, in Olympic history. It's ridiculous. He shattered the Olympic record by 125 points.
Which is enormous in decathlon. Like, there's only been 4 men now in the history of decathlon who've broken through 9,000 points, but never in the Olympics.
In a perfect world, a perfect decathlon would be 10,000 points. And Damian had 9,018, which is incredible.
The lead up to these games was anything but ideal. You were training in a hockey arena, and I know that hockey arena, they don't even really play high-level hockey in that arena anymore. So how did you get to this place of elite performance?
We came together as a community and we built this amazing facility. We had athletes, we had coaches. We trained in there for a long period of time, but around March, it started to get a little stale for me because you could see all these guys, some of my competitors, in beautiful locations training or competing already. And when I saw that, I started to question my own situation, being like, we're running 40 meters and crashing into a pad. It was a moment where I spoke to my coaches and I was saying, like, I don't think this is conducive to high level performance. And they're just saying, like, we have nothing else. Like, you have to keep pushing through this. And I think it was right around March when Theo was born. And as soon as he was born, all that stuff didn't matter anymore. It kind of gave me some balance and showed me my priorities in life. And I would just show up to track, do what I needed to do, and then go home and be a dad.
The celebration is on in London. Damian Warner has won the Olympic gold medal in the decathlon.
How is this accomplishment really a place in your life different now that Theo's a part of your life?
I think that I just want to lead by example, show my son that anything is possible, make my son proud. So like when he grows up, he can be like, that's my dad there, and if you want to achieve great things, anything is possible. And it's one of those things where I don't think that this gold medal would have came without him.
We've never had the depth of high-level athletes in Canada the way we do now. And thus, there's a debate on who's gonna be the flag bearer. Maggie, Penny, Andre, Christine, Steph, and end up being Damian.
Yeah.
You clearly knew it was a possibility, but how'd you find out and how'd you react?
We went out for lunch and Marnie McBean was like, I want you to be the flag bearer for the closing ceremonies. It was like a great honor to be able to lead a great group of Canadian athletes out there, and I just hope that I was able to make my country, my family, and all the people that got me to that position proud, and yeah, it was an extreme honor.
But there's only one world's greatest athlete, and for the first time that person is Canadian. That's historic. Have you allowed yourself to really understand what the gravity of that is?
I don't think I really fully grasp the whole situation. I think that I'm so kind of laser focused on what I was trying to achieve. Me and my coaches worked for the last 10 years really. And I was telling some people yesterday, like, what do you do when you're a little kid and you have all these wild dreams and then one day they come true? How do you react? And I'm still trying to figure out how to react with that whole situation.
If there are kids who are inspired by what you're doing, whether it ends up being in the decathlon or something else, what's the one thing you'd want them to understand about your journey?
That it's not an easy journey, that you need people around you, but anything is possible. I've found something that I've loved, but I've also found some people that can help me get to that point, and all that combined leads to great things like a Decathlon Gold medal.